What's up, guys? Another quick review today, and this is Marcus Buchecha, and he's going to be doing the clean and jerk. There's a few fatal flaws in this. I'll just tell you about them right now, and then I'll kind of break it down a little bit after we go through the video here. What he's going to be doing when he yanks it off the floor, just real slightly, this is something he really takes an eye to see, and he's going to round his back, hunch his back over a little bit, okay? That is a huge no-no in this. It's something that can really drastically hurt you, as subtle as this is, and as small a detail as it may be, but it's something that can really do some serious damage to your lower back discs, and really just can cause a serious injury that maybe cause permanent. So, all right, so I'm gonna roll it here. And then there's some other details as well. So check this out. All right, he gets down, he's in position. That's fine to have a rounded back right now as you're getting set. Okay, his back's pretty flat. It looks okay. His hips are higher than his knees. Good. All right, now watch right. There. His back was rounded. Okay. Just at the very beginning of that pull. And then also too, when he got the weight up, it seemed like he held on too tight with the bar. It's hard to see from this angle. So we're going to come through it again here. But he didn't dip down far enough into a full squat, which you really want to do when you do this. Okay, watch your guys. Watch. It's going to be real quick. Watch the rounding of the back right when he first yanks it off the floor. There. Sorry to yell at you. All right, and look, he didn't squat all the way down, and he didn't thrust his elbows out as far as he should have. All right, so let's kill this for now. God dang song. Guys, let me show you the technique of what I mean about him rounding the back. Okay, what he did when he first, from the side motion. Obviously, I don't have a bar here in my living room, but kind of bear with me here. So his feet look like they're good, good width apart and so forth from the side angle I can see. On the hands and everything, it was fine that he rounded his back when he's adjusting his grip and everything. That's fine. I get that, right? You have to. But then before the pull, this is what you saw. It's like he had a good position. Looked like his back was nice and flat. You even want maybe a slight arch in it. But as soon as he yanked it, what he did this. It was very quick, and he straightened up kind of quick as well. But that was still there. As soon as you do this, especially when you're doing heavy weight, that is when the damage is done. When you go from no weight to just pulling all that weight off the floor, that is when the discs can get damaged, okay? So it's imperative that you focus on keeping the back flat when you're doing this, okay? The other thing he didn't do or do well, do enough, is after the weight came up, he didn't come through and thrust with his elbows. Again, I don't have a full video on this, but it appeared like he held onto the bar maybe too tight. This is a common thing, people are afraid to let go. Because what happens when the bar comes up, you transfer the bar from your hands, and the weight is going to be taken in your upper chest and your shoulders, okay? The bar should be weighing right across. Really, and your hand's open, you're not really holding onto the bar anymore, because it's the upper body's taking the brunt of it. But the thing is, he should have done as well, you stabilize the weight when you cut in a squat position. You lay all that weight, and you take it elbows out, the weight laying across. This is where you straighten out the weight and get it under control, and then come up. Okay. Reason being, your legs very strong, huge muscle group, especially with Buchecha. I mean, he's got enormous legs. He's freaking strong as a bull, okay? So the weight should be taken from your legs and also your hip joints. Hip is a massive size joint. Could take a lot of weight. Could easily do this exercise if done correctly, okay? So when you're down the bottom, elbows out, that is where you stabilize. Marcus, he only came down a little bit. Like after he extended all the way up, he only came down for about here. Guys, it's all the way, like I'm disappearing off the screen. All right, it's a full squat. So anyhow, quick review, just breakdown on this here. Hopefully, he has the appearance here of someone that's just learning this technique. Doesn't seem to have done it very long. Maybe someone, I don't know, probably maybe a month into their training, but still, that thing with the back rounded, that should have been corrected freaking day one. You know, it's kind of one of those things. Hey, I'm surprised he put this video out there. It's not very, it's not very good, guys. When you really break down all the technique behind this, you know. So guys, especially too, we're in jiu-jitsu. We are a technique-oriented sport. Let's take what we do in jiu-jitsu, that mindset. Let's mostly use this into our strength training. Okay, this is not, especially strength training and these Olympic movements. This can be really dangerous. This is something that you can really injure yourself. Guys, I've had back surgery at a young age. I think in my late 20s, when was it? No, I was 31, never mind. Guys, it sucks, man. Mine was due to a car accident. I had 10 years prior to that, and it finally, I don't know, it's just getting worse and worse over the years. And so, I mean, back injuries are no joke. And I tell you, I've never been the same. I've totally lost any type of explosiveness I used to have, you know, as an athlete. You know, I don't have it anymore. I used to be able to, you know, jump high and stuff like that. Now, playing basketball and things like that, I'm just all about getting position and rebounding and not using much athleticism. So it kind of sucks. I don't feel like it's explosive. I feel just, you know, old and decrepit, which I shouldn't be. And that's been going on since my surgery. So it's just no joke. This is something he can do. It's not just something, oh, whatever, he can just clean it up, get taken. No, he could do immediate bad damage, permanent damage on one repetition that will screw him up for life, and that will wreck his BJJ career. So that's why it's so important to get a qualified coach when you learn any of these type of lifts. All right. So what I'm gonna do, guys, there are some good technique videos out there on YouTube. I will link one, but I will find one and I'll link one below in this video. Check that out, okay? That's, you know, again, I think I'll probably have one in my archive somewhere. Check it out and, you know, learn the technique properly. Get a coach. It's worth the extra money just to get, you know, to have someone who knows what to do, teach you the move. Not some CrossFit gym guy who has a CrossFit certification. I mean a real Olympic lifter, okay? It's worth the extra money. You know, hell, it just, you know, to not hurt yourself, because these are the kind of movements also that can really help you in jiu-jitsu. These are things like the clean and jerk are going to help you with your power, explosion, you know, strength, everything, guys. This is such a great exercise, so it's good to learn. It'll put you ahead of your competition, but you got to do it correctly, or else, man, your competition is gonna bury you because you're gonna be injured. You're gonna be getting surgery like I did, and that surgery sucks. I wasn't doing jiu-jitsu then, but had I been, I would have been out of the sport a minimum a year. Okay, so it sucks. All right, guys, really, that's all I'm gonna say. If you have any questions or anything like that, you know, leave them below. And if you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. We'll talk to you soon. Ooosss.